Yo, so we got Freemasons and the feds, the Satanists and stuff. They're inside the internet. They're using technology to interact with our bodies, and like they're using the speed that the computers could go into. They could do a lot of different functions at the same time to read our minds and come up with scenarios and strategize on how to like mess with us and try to deviate us from them, from exposing them, from eliminating them. They're doing it right now as I'm holding my phone. My phone is, what I'm saying? I'm holding it and I'm directly interacting with the phone, but the phone is, what I'm saying, the technology is interacting with me, with my brain specifically, because I'm holding it. The targeting that I'm going through only happens mostly when I'm holding my phone or when I'm around technology like Wi-Fi signals and stuff like that. That's when I experience a lot of V2K, which is a voice to skull technology. They speak to people indirectly, like telepathy, but like a digital telepathy, and it travels through the Wi-Fi signals and stuff. Right now, they're trying to make me weak. Right now, as I'm recording this, so I looked into this stuff because like I know how to do it, and I'm over here studying it and what I'm saying, I'm observing it. I have a loss of speech right now. That right there, of speech right there. That is proof of what I'm. But the problem is that the proof is something that people can't see physically, but inside that this is true. So you gotta rely on what you know more than what you see physically, because the enemy relies on you to rely on the physical evidence. And since they're Satanists, they like to hide and strike from the shadows. Look, right now they're trying to make me into a babbling fool. They were. They were trying to change my attitude right now as I'm making this video. This is not a joke. I'm not delusional. They're trying to change the whole thing right now, the whole dynamics of the video, like the energies and stuff like that. Right now, I'm telling you, they work at computer speed. And since they're Satanists and they hide and strike from the shadows, they they rely on your ignorance towards what's within. Right there, that's another fuck up that I'm not. That's not me. I'm supposed to stay confident, but I'm telling you, they look for many ways to mess with me through this technology. Right now, that shit is held back. It can't do what it wants to do because I said it in the way that it exposes it, and very relative to what it's doing, what they're doing. So it's like it tried to like keep going, but it couldn't do it. I'm pushing it back because I know what's going on. So what you and it's going, and it's in my brain right now again. It's going away right now, and it might come back as a form of mockery. You see the inconsistency in my voice, in my words. That's proof that I'm being targeted right now. I'm not supposed to sound like I'm lacking. Like when I say certain words, you see, I sound confident. Like that, my attitude is generally confident. I say things the way they're supposed to be said. If I don't say it the way they're supposed to be said, that's proof that I'm being messed with. I'm being targeted because I know what's going on. I have I'm very connected to my sensory skills, my ability, I'm saying, I'm in tune with myself. I know. I use the knowledge, the knowing. I'm saying, right now they're doing it right now. But anyway, since these Satanists are, I'm saying, they're about lying, deceiving, messing with people indirectly, but while hiding and striking from the shadows, meaning doing their thing. They're, I'm saying, what they're doing right now from the shadows, but from their hiding spots. You see right there, they just send, like, you know what I'm saying? They do many different things through the computer. They go and I'm saying, like, while they're reading your mind, they're doing other things. It's like they're working in a really, really fast paced, really fast, like computer speed. Like I told you, like it does many different functions. It does a lot of different things, and you know what I'm saying, at once or simultaneously, however it does it, right? It does a lot of fucking information being ran like at an astronomical fucking pace and shit. So it does it and shit, and it looks for what, like, it works like a Satanist, you know what I'm saying? Like well, what they're doing, they're Satanists, and they incorporated their satanic ways into the computer. So they're using technology in a way to what you would call it, to keep track of us. They just threw the word analyze in there. You see, they were trying to keep certain words from my mind so I don't say it perfectly or more perfect than what I'm saying it right now. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like they're doing a lot of different functions, and they come up with a lot of different scenarios and strategies to slow me down or to mess with me or mess with other people. A lot of people don't even have a clue this is happening. And there's people that could believe it, but they don't have the physical evidence. Like this right here relies mostly on what we know. You know what I'm saying? And we got to come together away from technology and not to figure it all out. I already know what it is. And a lot of people know what it is, but they're being suppressed. Like I'm telling you, it's, you know, the computer does a lot of fucking different things at the same time. You know, it runs information, it's filtering it, it's doing analysis, it's coming up with you know, what if scenarios, it's going into the brain neurons, it's looking into the brain neuron branches and stuff, like the ideas within the brain neurons, electricity patterns and stuff like that, like what it could be, what is it, what it is, or what is not, and stuff like that. So yeah, like they're doing some real satanic shit. The enemy are terrorists. They're worse than terrorists. We need to unite. I could do it by myself. I'm doing it by myself. So you don't have to unite, but it'll be better if we unite. Right now, I'm doing it progressively by myself. You see, it's like like, I don't have to explain it. Right now, you know exactly what it is. I don't have to post this video, but I will, just because I want to. So, like, you know what I'm saying? The computer can't do what it does with me because I'm too strong. I'm too self-aware. It can't, you know, it doesn't matter how much, you know, information it processes, the filters and scenarios and all this shit and everything that it does. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can't do what it does with me because I push it back. I hold this, I fucking pause that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm focused on that, when I'm focused on that, it stops. You know, it's there. You know, it can't fucking move forward with me. So, like right now, it's working on trying to give me a migraine on my left eye right now. It was doing that since earlier. Ever since I turned on the phone, it's been working on sending energy to my left eye. That little fuck up right there. To give me like a migraine, like a headache, and it's because I haven't ate yet. What you call it? So, like, yo, we're facing an enemy, an enemy that uses technology. Freemasons created this whole satanic system, the whole satanic program that targets people, that interacts with your brain and does a lot of different functions and stuff. That they go, oh, they go like it's fucking you fucking faggots. I know it's you. Yo, they're there. You see, they're there right now, knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, spying on me. They're the ones sending the computer after me. They possess the computer. They fucking use that shit as some sort of like meeting, like a ground, like a place where they can meet, because they're Satanists, so they can't, like, their thing is to do things indirectly, not to be. and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So being in the computer in a place where it's based on nothing, that's one of the ways that Satanists would do it. So, and interacting with people indirectly, that's another way a Satanist would do it. They also could do it to your face, but in a more like discreet way. But this way, which is totally like not totally, but a lot like mostly discreet, because a lot of people can't tell they're being targeted. It's that's one of their fucking dream fucking ways to mess with people. So Freemasons created this whole satanic thing because Freemasons are the umbrella society for all satanic societies and groups and stuff like that. So the cartels, street gangs, all the satanic aspects of it. That's a lot of people in the streets that tell you they're devils, they're demons and stuff like that. They're on demon time because they don't care. That's a part of being satanic. Or you see that right there, they changed that. You see, they're messing with me right now. When I'm about to say it perfectly, they go and fucking fuck with my hand and shit like that. And sometimes I can't say it the way I want. So they manage to mess with me to a point where they mess with me in some ways, and I've been diminishing their tactic. Like right now, they're trying to do it like full blown, like okay, he gave us a fucking green light to something, and they're trying to do that shit, but they can't. It only works while I'm holding the phone. You know what I'm saying? And not even because I know exactly what's going on, so I push it back. I could delete it. I could fight back against it. Anyway, so Freemasons created this whole thing, and they're the umbrella society for all Satanists, and they're messing with people. They're targeting people through the internet, through the technology, the phones, the fucking, you know what I'm saying, whatever technological fucking, you know what I'm saying, devices like the TV, the DVD player, what is it? DVD player and shit like that. Like, they literally go and possess it sometimes. While I'm holding my recording device, sometimes I'm speaking to it. I could feel them possessing the recording device that I'm holding. I know exactly what's going on, but since I'm being targeted by them, it has been a little challenging for me to retain. It's not only that, like I let it happen so they can expose themselves too. And you know what I'm saying? Like right there, they just try to take the rest of it, whatever else that I wanted to say. I know exactly what's going on, so it's not like they doing it and they're getting away with it. I let this happen for a reason, so I could expose it to you even better. And it's like I put the information away. It's not like I put the information away of what's going off what I know, so I could let this happen. So their smarts fall apart. The moment my back feels better, that's it. It's done. All of this computer shit, it dies. It fucking, what I'm saying? I go directly to the point and erase it the moment my back gets better. And they rely on weaknesses. If you have a weakness, they'll try to exploit that weakness. See that exploit? A little rice on. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit through the fucking electricity. These fucking Satanists. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them for real. They hate us for fake because they're supposed to hate. But I hate them for real, for real. You see, and they come up with these fucking strategies and laws and shit that if you're saying the word hey, you hate something, like, what I'm saying, they come after you and they want to fucking ban you and censor you and shit. That's a satanic strategy. There's some things that make fucking perfect sense. If you hate some things you're supposed to hate, like Satanist. And when I say that, what I'm saying, they might go and try to come up with an excuse that I'm a hating and I'm saying I'm spreading hate speech, this and that, when it is common sense to hate them, to not like Satanism, to abolish Satanism, to eliminate Satanism. And the moment we start dealing with the Freemason threat, then that's when we'll start moving forward. But this place, life, cannot well, it's existing right now, because if I say it cannot exist, they'll try to use that as some kind of satanic excuse for them to try to do something through. You see what I mean? So sometimes when I say something and it's not totally perfect, because they make me fuck up, they trip you and then they laugh at you and try to, like, you know what I'm saying, like downgrade you and shit, or like downplay you and shit like that. You see what I mean? I didn't say downplay first. That's a satanic strategy. They're Satanists in every fucking way of the word. Satanists, liars, deceivers, character assassination, sabotage, fucking, like stealing energy from you, stealing thoughts from you. They're Satanists in every sense of the word. Everything about a Satanist that you think they are, or should be, or any idea that you have, that's exactly what it is. The Bible told us, well, some of it, but everything you think you know about a Satan is that what they are, what their traits and stuff like that. Like I just told you, the lies, deceptions, hiding from the shadows, and striking and shit like that. That shit is true. They're doing all of it. They're doing all of it. And they have different members that do it differently. They use, more lies, or more confusion, or more distractions, or they'll have like specific members that do specific things. Like they'll focus on the mind or the body and say things to the body, so the body doesn't regenerate in time, or stuff like, yo, I'm telling you, you see how I know exactly what I'm talking about? You see the way I'm explaining this, right? The enemy, yeah, somebody said that. Like somebody went ahead and started reading all the possible things that I could have said. And one of the things they said, and probably cursed most likely, is that the enemy is very crafty. They said it before I said it. The enemy is very crafty, very tricky. And what's more tricky than a computer messing with you in the fucking computer ways that it works? You know what I'm saying? Doing that, coming up with whatever fucking thing that it could come up with to trip you, to stop you from saying it the way you want, from trying to lower your intelligence, keep you dumb and stuff like that. Those are some of the things that it does, that they be doing. You know what I'm saying? So the enemy is hiding in the plain sight, and also through the internet, because they go there through astral projection, because they can't fucking do that. Well, anyways, I'll have to explain it perfectly if I say it like that, but I don't have to. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They go in the computer and shit, and they have meetings in fucking slow time, because the computer works so fast that to us, to them, they're working in slow time, and to, like, okay, hold up. They're working so fast that to us, we're working in slow time. So it ain't like they're manipulating time. They're just working so fast within the computer because of the processing speed, and the fucking amount of memory, and processors or whatever that you could put into a computer and shit like that allows them to work in slow time sometimes. Right now, that shit is fucking dying. That shit is falling apart. But you know what I'm saying? You see what I mean though, right? It's working so fast that they see us working if we're going in slow time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say computer speed. They're working at computer speed, and they're working, so fast that they're coming up with a lot of different things simultaneously, or at the same time, or however they're doing it in there. You see, if I say at the same time, they do it like that. But yeah, like that. This is a way, to explain how the computer is working, or like probably faster, like a blur of information and shit happening, and they're doing this, and between the blurs, it's like they're moving, like, what I'm saying, really, like to them is normal, but to us is really, really fast. They're like going like this. It's all this shit happening. You know what I'm saying? That's a good way to explain it. But anyways, now you got a very good idea of the enemy that we're dealing with. The Freemasons, the Illuminati, this is the type of stuff they've been doing. So yeah, the Illuminati, the Satanists, the Freemasons, the politicians, everyone that's involved into this type of stuff, the Freemasons, That's what's happening. And outside, they're all gleamy and happy and joyful, and they look like good people. But within, when what you don't see, they're fucking hateful. They hate us, and they belong to an Illuminati or whatever society that worships the Lucifer, Satan, the devil, Baphomet. They worship different entities too. So it's like not just like, because you know what I'm saying, they got to be different and stuff like that. Like they're the opposite of God. God is one, the truth. And then they worship lies. Lies is very many, you know what I'm saying? Many lies, many deceptions. That's how it works. Lies has to continue to create deceptions in order for it to stay relevant. That's what a lie is like. It has, you know, if there's a God of lies, what it has to do is keep lying. You know, lies, 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 lies. And I've been to the bottom of this. I've been to the very core of lies. The word lies literally manifests as fucking lies. It's like a fucking monster that can't be not like a fucking monster that can't be stopped. You see, if I say it like that, then lies will try to project that. You know? So it's like it just, you know, it just want you know, it just wants to keep lying, and if you stop it from lying, it's like, oh, like I've done this stuff. I've literally went right through the lies, because the truth destroys the lies, and it destroys the liar. It completely destroys it. Even if it's still there, after the truth is done with it, it's fucking obsolete. It's fucking useless. It can't do shit. It's there. It can't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't fucking, you see, the word, it was just there. You see exactly what I'm talking about, right? It can't really work with you the way it used to. The moment you know that someone was lying to you, what happens? When you know someone has been lying, especially about something so fucking big, and you figure it out, they're dead in the water. They're fucking useless. They're fucking, you know what I'm saying, like objects. They're fucking dead inside. The fucking shame and humiliation is so fucking big that it fucking crumbles everything that's in there. Especially if they like being deceitful, mischievous, mysterious, and all this bullshit that Satan is like to embody and work through. So you get exactly what I'm talking about now.